Hey y'all, today on our landscape lowdown video, we're gonna do a two-part series about how to make your grass greener. So the first thing we're gonna talk about today to make your grass greener is mowing. So some of these things are gonna sound really silly, but they really are important. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is mowing height. Mowing height is critical to making your grass greener because it promotes a healthier plant. We recommend setting your deck height at 3 inches and mowing that consistently at 3 inches. The other thing is they considering that most of us probably aren't going to always get that 5-day routine or 7-day routine on our mowing, and we're going to miss maybe even a week at times. You don't want to cut off more than a third of the grass at a time. So that every time you cut off more than a third, that plant goes into stress mode. So your grass actually like cinches in and wants to go and just put all of its energy down into its roots, and it will not perform well. And that is when weed seeds get into the soil, germinate, and they just explode. So you want to make sure that you're not cutting too low, you're not scalping, because that just promotes lots of weeds to grow in those spots where you've scalped the ground and the plants are just stressed out. So that's the first thing that you want to consider in mowing. The other thing that you want to consider is making sure not to turn too quickly when you're mowing. I know this is silly, but try not to turn really quickly when and I know you're in a hurry. Sometimes I am too when I'm mowing. Try to slow down around those turns, around those trees. Don't turf it. Don't try to whip it around real quick, because every time you do that, it rips the healthy grass plant out and stresses it out. And then you end up with divots and you end up with all these issues, again, with weeds growing and an unhealthy turf plant. So that is another key element to a healthy, greener lawn. The last thing is alternate mowings. You want to make sure that you're alternating mowings. Go zigzag, cross every other time. Try to alternate a different direction so you're not making a compacted track in your lawn. Those tracks, you'll notice that they will actually not be doing as well as other areas because they are compacted. Those are probably the three most important things when you're talking about mowing and making your grass greener on that end of things. So if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to comment or message us.